Hopes rising for an end to the longest ever U.S. government shutdown after senators in a rare Sunday session advanced a funding bill that will last until the end of January. The 40-day shutdown has sidelined federal workers and delayed food, aid and air travel in the country.
The motion upon reconsideration is agreed to.
The House-passed measure includes a package of appropriations bills as a Democratic priority in their funding battle with the Republican Party. The vote passed by a 60-40 margin, the minimum needed to overcome a Senate filibuster, after a handful of Democrats rebuffed their party's leadership to strike this deal.
It looks like we're getting close to the shutdown ending. You'll know very soon. Thank you very much.
Simon Marks is covering this for CNN. He joins us live from Washington, D.C. Simon, some Democrats, or specifically 8 Democrats, broke rank. What does that tell us about the state of the Democratic Party?
Sue, I think that we are witnessing here now the real beginning of civil war within the Democratic Party, a battle for its future heart and soul. Remember that this dramatic vote that took place in the Senate last night came less than a week after Democrats were celebrating victory in the country's off-year elections. Voters across the country repudiating Donald Trump, trouncing Republican candidates and giving Democrats a massive win that allowed them to dare to dream that they were going to be able to vanquish their foe in the White House. And yet last night, as this shutdown entered its 6th week, it's already into its 2nd full month, a record in terms of the duration of US government shutdowns. Those 8 Democrats blinked when asked why they had done it. They said that the standoff simply wasn't working. And that is a reflection of the intensifying anger on the part of Americans who over the weekend were caught up in flight delays, more than 4,000 flights cancelled all over the country because air traffic controllers are not showing up for work. Also a reaction to the fact that America's poorest, those who receive food stamps and other food nutrition assistance, weren't sure where their next family's meal was going to come from as the White House battled to prevent that assistance from getting into the hands of America's poorest communities. So those 8 Democrats broke with the rest of the party, but there is intense fury among other Democrats, both from the left and centrists who were holding the line, and very clear evidence now that this fight over what kind of Democratic Party leadership should be on offer is just getting started.
All right, for the 8 who crossed the line, as it were, the idea was to bring an end to this government shutdown. And that is not even at this point a certainty, is it?
No, well, I mean, I think it will happen, although the intensity of anger within the Democratic Party towards those 8 may get them, would only take one of them to rethink the vote that they cast in that test vote last night to upend all of this. But I think it is important to underscore the shutdown is not over yet. There is obviously optimism that it may soon end, but there's a whole series of votes that have to take place before the American government gets back to work. So still many questions about where all this is heading. But for the White House last night, certainly a taste of preliminary victory.
Oh, thanks for that. Simon Marks for CNN from Washington, D.C.